Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is dkdynamite, and I'm super excited to present to you guys a new melee weapon here on Blood of the Dead that was just found by my team and I just the other night. Now, in order to get your hands on the upgraded Spork, which looks absolutely sexy, you have to do just a couple of simple tasks, which might bring you to a higher round, but really isn't too difficult to do if you are experienced with this map. Now, first off, you want to make your way over to the new Industries building with the golden Spork, and you want to walk over to this bathtub and get 100 melee kills right in front of it. And there's no real restriction on how you can get these melee kills. You could leave the room if you have to, you could take out your specialist if you need to, and you could definitely get kills with other weapons if you get in a tough predicament, but all that matters is that you do get 100 melee kills right in front of this bathtub. Make sure to check your actual scoreboard right before you start, just to keep track of how many more kills you actually need. Now, in order to really get this done a lot faster, you could of course use the new perk, Ethereal Razor, which gives you a massive buff on your melee attacks and even gives you some health boosts every time you do get a kill using the perk. Now, it makes sense as to why Treyarch would have wanted to implement a once broken side quest back in game featuring the release of this new perk, which can obviously help you out quite a bit. So once you do get 100 kills in front of this tub, you will notice that the water will turn crimson red, indicating that it's now blood instead of water, and you can interact with the tub to give this hand your golden Spork, and you're now on your way and on a very cool journey to getting a brand new melee weapon here around the map. So step number 2, you're going to want to find 3 different colored gems. Now, the funny thing about these gems is that they've been in our faces the entire time. You just can't interact with them or pick them up until you've gotten those 100 kills by the bathtub. So the first gem is going to be a green gem, which is right outside the barrier in the D block, the OG spawn from Mob of the Dead. So just throw your Redeemer or your Retriever right at the gem and boom, you'll pick it right up. Super simple. And when you walk over to the next gem, it's going to be actually by the Warden's house. It's going to be the red one sitting on top of this maroon-like roof, which blends in really carefully with the gem itself. So you want to throw your tomahawk right at that gem to pick that one up. And last but not least, we have the blue gem, which doesn't look too blue when you really look at it, but if you go in theater mode and shine some lights on it, you'll see that it really is a blue gem. It's going to be over at the docks. Once you have gotten your 100 kills with the golden Spork, it will now spawn a blue gem in the net, so just interact with the crane and throw your tomahawk right at that blue gem to pick it right up, and boom, you now have the 3 gems you need to complete the next step. So you're going to want to actually match these gems with their designated trap. So for the green gem, it's going to be going in the acid trap, which obviously makes sense. The acid is green on the trap itself, so really clear connection there between the gem and the trap. Now we have the blue gem, which is actually going to go in the fan trap by the Warden's office. Not sure why they chose that color for the fan, but we're just going to go with it. And then we have the red gem, which goes at the brand new trap in the new Industries building. Now the objective here is to get 100 kills with each trap, and when you do that, after you do get 100 kills with each designated trap, the actual rock or the crystal or the gem itself, however you want to describe it, will break down into an orb. And this orb is very similar to those red orbs you picked up during the main Easter egg. They'll even make the same sound when you pick them up. Now, 100 kills may sound like a lot, but if you're running trains in a coordinated fashion, or you're training in specific areas like the showers, cafeteria, new Industries, you'll be just fine when bringing that entire train over to the trap. Some of my biggest tips here is to use the Pack-a-Punch Magma Gat to serve as a monkey bomb. So if you buy the trap, you can just shoot one shot of the Magma Gat to attract all the zombies towards the trap. Obviously, you want to shoot the Magma Gat towards the actual trap itself, just to make sure all the zombies are getting in a big group and all getting killed by the trap itself. If you have Dying Wish, you can obviously take some risk and run through the acid trap a few times, take a little bit of damage, and have the maximum amount of zombies run right through that trap. And you can obviously go prone when you're going with the fan trap. Super easy to do. Once again, takes about 100 kills at each trap, but keep in mind this side quest could be a little glitchy. I've had times where it only took 20 to 30, maybe even 40 zombie kills. Other times when it completely dragged and took over 70 to 90. It's a little bit iffy here and there, but I think the base number is closer to 100. So take your time if you really think that you're not getting any progress with this gem. Just keep getting more kills, and eventually that rock will break down into the orb that you then have to pick up. So moving on to the next step, once you have all 3 colored gems after getting over 300 kills from those traps, you're going to want to make your way over back to the new industries by taking the fast travel from the cafeteria. You're going to be looking for a golden nugget or a golden gem. Right as you exit the fast travel from the cafeteria, you're going to want to look to the right there, throw your tomahawk at that golden nugget, and it'll then spawn behind you. You're going to want to interact with that golden nugget to actually pick it up, and boom, you now have everything you need to get your hands on the golden scalpel or the Spork upgrade. Make your way over to the forge, which you originally used to upgrade the blundergat to the magma gat, and boom, it'll actually forge all of these gems together to make this new melee weapon. Now, in terms of how good it is, I'll let you guys be the judge of that, and you can let me know down below in the comments, but I'll put some more clips of this weapon in use here on screen. It actually is a little bit better than the golden spork, as the golden spork does require about 5 swings on Brutus to kill him, whereas this new golden scalpel only requires about 4 swings, so a slight increase in damage against the enemies here on the higher rounds. So let me know what you think of the golden scalpel. Do you think this is it for this side quest? We certainly think there's more to it, and we're definitely going to be investigating this and keeping you guys updated with the latest information. But shout out to the team who got this done. Not only me, but we have Glitching Queen, Can't Get Right, Sunzin, Sig, Iron My Taco, and a lot of phenomenal contributors that were really passionate about getting this done. We had faith in this side quest for a long time, and really happy to see that Treyarch gave it another chance and fixed it with the release of Ethereal Razor. But once again, we'll be investigating this a lot more to see if there is more than meets the eye with the golden scalpel. But this is my dkdynamite, and enjoy the scalpel, everybody.